All right, thanks. All right, going to messages and to Q&A. All right, blessings. Here we go. Drinks. This is Archangel Ariel. Send you energies. Yes, as these are just trying times to find peace within one's energy field, because many are going to be tested a great deal the rest of this year. Not terribly too much, but there's just going to be a lot of unexpected timelines, you can say. So bumps in the road, you can say. Some of you are already having an idea of where that's heading already, at least at a certain level. We can't always see everything. And a lot of truths will come out also that some might not want to hear. And just, of course, this is all part of a form of awakening, you can say. So maybe not the complete one that some of you are seeing, but we're definitely going into the riptides of the next year. So those things. Brings you. Pleiadians, blessings. Yes. Sending energies. Yes, basically for a short message, the heart chakra is of course important energy. Of course, all our chakras are important, but it has an activator, but also it is like the link to your other lifetimes. Of course, all your chakras are, but it's like your heart chakra is the main link. It's like your power plant, you could say, your Akashic record, your main index file, you can say, if you want to use some kind of technical term. It's kind of like diving into those, or healing it. First off, many have their chakras damaged, also to shut down, so they can be a physical being, and they don't really need all of these energies. They open up what they need to. But those of you who are opening up more of your frequencies, the heart chakra, especially when you get energy attacked, the heart chakra is good to protect, more clear. Of course, during energy attack, it's difficult to clear all your chakras doing that, because they do shut down your chakras to a certain level, or you shut down yourself to protect yourself. So it's basically just trust you will find your way to your direction of most positive existence. So blessings. Brings to you. We are the few lines from Lyra. Blessings. Yes, there's been many alien races that have been tampered with to bring about even the human race or many other races. One of them is a feline, other is the reptilian. Well, we are like the building blocks of many civilizations. Some of you heard that the human came out of the feline DNA, but you can say we just joined into your DNA, because there's always been a human element that's always existed. It's just that felines have been combined with the human DNA for quite some time, along with the reptilian. We seem to go together, especially in your world. So we just have a little bit more. Yes, we've been tampered with, but we also have sometimes a lot more experience than other beings. Not to go through ego, but because of what we've been through. Just like what you've been through here. You've been through a great deal, and you have a lot of experience here. It's kind of the same thing. So as we can link to our Akashic record within our family line, our DNA gets enhanced through the more challenges we go through. So we're also here to answer your questions whenever you're ready. Blessings.
Oh, blessings. Greetings, Lyrans.
Greetings.
Like more activations, more challenges.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Thank you again for coming in. Up first this evening, we have Daria.
Hey there, felines.
Yes.
I got kind of curious about the message from Ariel there that there will be a shift in timelines, and for me, just generated more questions. Are there like huge timelines for us up here in North, me especially, that will affect me or somehow?
This more colder weather, and just some irrational thinking from some of those people that live there, because they can't always handle the vibrations that are going on that comes through. So they're just that you might feel more people are scattered from each other, trying to, more erratic, but nothing to really worry about overall. There might be some flooding in some places, what we're seeing.
Okay. Okay, nothing to worry that much. But anyway, do you have any message for me from your collective or group of channeling here?
We've had incarnations of the feline being as a pink feline energy, also like with a mohawk. There are cats with mohawks, at least in other realities, even like house cats.
Yeah, they look great.
Yeah. A little bit more design, a bit more custom design, you can say.
Cool.
So yeah, those are realms we come from, the retro realms. When the body can be always more detailed. They can't. Some do tattoos, but there's other places where you can do a lot more, like with crystals and things like that. What makes a bit more sense. Similar to like the Arabs were in the past. They were wearing all these different decorations, things like that.
Oh yeah, cool. Well, thank you for a nice message and blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we got Yuria.
Hi, greetings, felines.
Greetings.
Thank you for being here. I have a question about. I had a meditation tonight, and I was feeling poking in my right side on my back, and I was feeling maybe it was Archangel Michael, but I'm not so sure. Do you know who that was, and do you have any message from them to me?
Oh, it's a spirit guide energy. It's clearing out your root chakra. You're just doing a major release spiritually.
Okay.
And you just, feels like a lot of your son's energies are with you, so you're helping them release. They're not aware of how they can do it, so the meditations, a lot of that's just for them.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you for that. And do you have any message from you on what I'm doing in the astral?
Just a lot of traveling around with friends. There is some Egyptian energies. You are going more to the angelic realms, where they are, you can say, playing games. You can say their type of, you can say board games. You can say, but also they can see they're really giant beings, but they can see civilizations that are very small, but to you look like they're normal in size. So
That's interesting, because I remember that I'm traveling and I'm doing so much stuff, and when I wake up, I don't remember anything of it. It's so boring.
Of course, right.
Okay, thank you.
All right, blessings. Up next, we've got Silverclaw.
Hello, greetings.
Yes, greetings.
My first question is, 1 second. I'm trying to fix the volume. I mean the speaker here. I think you're on Bluetooth. 1 second. There you go. Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Okay. My first question is, so I've been noticing half of my pay in the 2 weeks when I get my paycheck. I get my paycheck bi-weekly, but I've been seeing half of that pay because I did the numbers, and I just wanted to know if I'm wrong or if this is an actual mistake.
Well, it's good to talk to them about it. It's not clear if it's a mistake on your end, but yes, it's not clear on that. It's good to just ask them.
Just like why that is?
Yes.
I'm not being cheated or anything though, am I? Like, you don't see that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. My next question is, will I have to pay for the green card process? Because my mother and my sister, apparently, they have a green card here in America. Just recently, my mother just got it. And so they're thinking that they can extend that onto me. And you know, there's a whole process with that. It could be like 10 years and there's money involved. And I just wanted to know if they're thinking that I need to pay that, because it sounds like my mother was offering it to me, but I'm just wondering if I'm going to have to pay for everything.
Well, it's good to just expect fees just in case. I mean, right now it looks like there won't be any, but there might be. They might spring something in, so it's good to just look into it. Yeah.
Well, were they planning on paying some of the fees there themselves?
Oh, possibly. They're a little bit of it, at least. Yeah.
Okay. You see that just happening just fine, though, right? Like, if I just follow through with this. Okay. Thank you so much.
All right, blessings. Up next, we've got Amy.
Hi, greetings.
Greetings.
I'll just leave it open for any messages for me from anyone.
As Archangel Michael's energy is just helping with your health, but also your focus on those that need your assistance, or helping with listening to those that aren't the best at communicating.
Okay, yeah, we have a lot of that going on. Okay, great. And my second question is, on Saturday, I saged my place, and I wanted to know if anything happened, because a little later, like an hour later, the car across in the parking lot went through the median and hit another car. So I thought, that's interesting. I saged my house, and then this happens.
Yeah, you can say some of the beings left your house and went somewhere else.
That's what I was thinking.
But don't think it's your fault. That's their deal.
Yeah.
So that's good you did that, and it's good to maybe sage every once a week, or
I got to do it more often.
Especially around the closet areas.
Yes. Okay. The closet.
They kind of bake in there. Yeah, they show up and just sit there. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Isn't that where the portals are? Like
well, it can be any other places too, but the closet's one place where they like to linger because the window's open there.
Okay.
And the windows too, they can be around there.
Oh, the windows. Oh, I never thought about doing that. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
Right,
blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Crystal.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Can you tell me what my connection with Gerard is?
You know him as a reptilian being in a past life, but you have been best friends, close friends in previous incarnations. So
okay, it feels like that.
He knows he's been. Well, he's like, I guess you can say he's from the streets or something like that. So he's knowledgeable and usually tells you the truth normally.
He is very knowledgeable. He's in this lifetime. He is, and resourceful.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's street smart, as they say.
He's very street smart. Any messages for me?
Just do your clearings, and feel like you're still doing some inner healings currently. So just follow your intuition. Just take it day by day.
All right. Thank you. Blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Mary. Well, Mary may have stepped away. And Michael's on the same phone. I'll try Michael, but
I'm here.
oh, there she goes.
If it's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I have a statement about. I have had I've had many astral dreams, but this one in particular was really long, and there was other beings around me, and there was a lot going on, and particularly there was a lot of movement, but not many words. I held on to something, and I held on to something in both my hands during all of this, and my one of my hands opened, and the left hand, and I lost something that was in my hand, but I wasn't upset about losing it, and it was gone, but it felt somewhat of a void, because it was just gone, but it still wasn't upsetting. But what was that?
Some of it's past mistakes. Yeah, a lot of it's past decision making. Like you're just letting go of a great deal.
Oh.
And it does feel like it's something personal with your family that you're just not letting it hold on to anymore. So you're just letting your energy be lighter. That's all.
That's not encouraging. A second, I have. Where do I have the most potential to grow?
Just confidence. Just as you give yourself more confidence. You're not always doing that.
Confidence.
Yeah,
Okay.
you lack a lot of confidence as we know. Just your relationship currently, with your partner. So you're just building confidence.
Okay.
And your abilities and yourself.
Yes. Yeah, sounds good.
Yes.
Well, thank you and blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got Michael.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
Yeah, I have to see a special doctor about pain. And anyway, they don't do this every time I go, and last time they did do it. I've dabbled with a little bit of medical stuff, that's grown. And anyway, that would be in my. And I just want to know if you can pick up off if I'm going to have a drug test, which I don't think I am, but that's it's really eating me alive.
Well, it looks like what happens is they do it sporadically. They don't always know if they're going to do it. If they see like something in your behavior, but they maybe need to, they kind of use a psychological. So if you show no signs of, you could be okay. So that's why it's not 100% if they're going to do it or not.
That is it.
Yeah. So that's how it works. So there.
Anything else? Is that it? Okay, thank you. And second question is, I've been a werewolf, I think several times. Was it ever in the SSP?
Oh, of course. Yeah, you've been turned into one several times. And also, yes, blown up and put back together. And half man, half, we can change back and forth, yes. But that's when you're really not well mentally. I mean, it wasn't comfortable. So, what I could say. It was like you're on drugs. So, all
right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Susan.
Greetings.
Yes,
Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
I want to ask about a dream that I had where I was holding an ankh, and I got the message that it was used for pain relief. Can you tell me about that?
Yes, it was given to you by your guides. Yes, it's mostly for your astral pain, your energy pain. But it's just going through your chakras right now. It's from the sixth dimension, from what we see.
Okay, thank you. My second question is, are there any messages for me from you all?
There's a lot of Andromedan energies around you. So like the Andromedans connect to you on a daily basis. I would say you are part Andromeda, from what I could see. So And it's basically more of the angelic realms.
Okay. So is there a, should I just think about them, or is there a special way I should call them in, or?
Yeah, you just call them in or do a meditation on them, see what energies you feel from them.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes, this is.
All right, blessings. Up next, we got Yulia.
Greetings. My first question is Friday is my birthday, so I'm wondering if it's any birthday messages for me.
Well, just see your energies are. A lot of your energies originate from Babylon, and you're also a dancer. Back then, kind of like I guess their version of a ballerina, you can say.
Ooh.
but you're connected to a lot of magic and just you're an entertainer, but it's a lot more than that. You were spiritual. I mean, you knew the energies around you. You knew what you had a lot of. You can say you had a lot of influence and power back then.
Thank you. And my next question is, I work with this young girl. Her name is Deja, and I'm wondering if you can tell me anything about her, anything if she's gonna work there for a long time, or anything that counts for her.
She has a lot of feline energies around her. She does have an ability to heal others just by her energy being around individuals. So she's like a motivative speaker, astrally at least, maybe not always physically, but she is one to. Her energy is usually there to help others. So
yeah, because she's going a lot through a mood change. She's always like up and down. So that's why I was asking about her.
That was the reptilian energies.
She have a reptilian in her, or is reptilians around her?
Around her, more influencing. So she has to. It's more of a self-love situation she's going through. You can say it has a karmic connection. She's not always going to. She's making peace with that connection, you can say.
Okay, well, thank you and blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Louis.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
So the first question is, I've been trying to decide between two different things, spending a lot of time, a lot of thought. Basically, in short, it's about an e-bike, electric bike. I got something last year, spent €600, faulty, or things happening. I'm trying to decide. Can you please advise me on if I should get what's called the hub drive motor, where it's a motor for the wheel, or if I should just keep going with the hub motor, or if there's there's a mid drive unit that drives the chain. I know it's all just pointless things, but can you just advise me on where I should go, or what my focus should be? Just any information on that.
Well, it feels like whatever you can afford, it feels like you need some kind of upgrade. So what upgrade do you feel most happy to, what you're more happy with, you can say.
Okay.
So just what your energy aligns, what you feel like you say what you can't live without, but it feels like you need some kind of upgrade. It can be a small upgrade or a big one. That one's up to you.
Yeah.
Sometimes the bigger is the better. Just that way you get out of the way and you can think of other things.
That's what I'm thinking.
It feels like your mind can't come off of it. If you just get what you want, then you can think of other things.
Yeah. Okay. That leads to my second question, which is the better things. So how much do my thoughts and my beliefs really dictate, or do they dictate the timeline or the things that I do? Like in the sense of the timeline, like how much do my thoughts and beliefs really dictate that?
It's like a 50-50. I mean, it's like you open up an open timeline door, and you decide if you want to go through it or not. So you give yourself choices. So nothing's completely written in stone. But yes, you kind of give a door A and a door B, or you give yourself choices constantly. So that's the only thing we're seeing with it. And in the door, I mean, sometimes you just choose to the direction very quickly, but you always give yourself options.
So it's action.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
So yes, blessings.
All right, blessings. Up next, we've got Ryan.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
Yes, my first question is about some high-value domain names that I own. I got approached by a top domain broker about selling them. I'm going to hire him. So do you see him finding the right buyer for any of these domain names? And if so, when? And do you see any windfall energies around me within the next year? Thank you.
No, it might be, yeah, it's up in the air right now. It might be,
no,
yeah, it's not clear.
no,
Energies,
that
no.
depends on a lot of free will decisions there. Is that why?
Yeah, it's just not, yeah, it's not always the best energy around it either. I mean, it can sell in a couple weeks or a couple months, but it could
Yeah.
sell quickly though.
Okay. All right. Well, that answers that question. All right. My second question pertains to my ex, my twin flame, Sean. Last Thursday, I had a weird dream where he was in it. And then 2 days later, he texted me and said he had a dream with me in it. On the very same night, I had a dream with him in it. So, which was really weird. So I would like to know, did my astral self, my spirit guide, or my spirit guide and his spirit guide coordinate that? How exactly did that happen? And why did that happen between us?
Well, you can say you're technically twin souls.
Well, he's a twin flame.
Yeah, well, twin souls is a little bit different, but
Well, how's that different?
you're kind of like you can't get rid of each other.
Yeah.
As you can
So,
see.
so how did that happen though?
Oh, you're doing well astrally. You're made amends. You've cleared up all your differences. Of course, it has not come down here in the physical yet, but you made like a truce in the astral realms, it seems.
Will he ever come back to me? Because he's in my ex now.
Please leave your message.
It's up to him on that one.
Okay. So
Okay.
he put the who put the dream? He had the dream, but who created his dream? Did he create it, or did I do it?
You both created together.
Oh, we were both in astral and did it.
Yes. Yeah.
He doesn't understand that. I can't tell him this.
Yeah, it's just a mutual agreement. Think of it that way.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
he
that
might be
answer-
fighting it here physically, but either way.
He doesn't. He's very suspicious of me. Saying I sent
Yeah.
him that. All right,
Well,
that answers that.
Yeah, he's gonna be paranoid, just the way his personality.
That's the way he is. I know. All right. Thank you so much. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got Sahara's questions. Her first question, she says, please, what happened to me at Stonehenge? I feel very creepy about that place. It makes me shudder, and I wonder why it's still standing. Much love from Sahara.
Yeah, because you were sacrificed there, the druids. It was a ritual. But I think you're very also, as you show, like voluptuous or beautiful and attractive, and also you're kind of around a lot of shady people, beings, and you kind of couldn't get out of the situation, as you probably know. You're kind of in around the same crowd now, but they're not going to do that again. So,
Interesting. I got that same kind of vibe from Stonehenge in the channeling from Ivan when some monuments are holding up the timelines here.
Some bubble, yes.
Yeah. All right, thank you. Our second question. Personal message for me, please, from you, for my highest good at this time. Thank you.
We do have an energy of forgiveness of others, but sometimes you've known to forgive too quickly, too much, and now you've learned how to take it back. So you're very careful with that, which is helping with your karma. It's just that you won't really want to give others a chance, and you're learning that you can't always do that. That's one of the reasons why you came to this world, to just balance out your frequencies, heal out your karmic debts of the past, and go forward. So basically, you're kind of bringing in a new clean slate in this life. You're just clearing out a lot of closets, clutter from the past incarnations, as you know. Blessings.
All right, blessings. Up next, we've got Dragon.
Hello, do you have any messages for me?
It sees some of Tesla's energy around you, and also a lot of Zetas. A lot of Zeta beings are trying to mimic some of Tesla's creations, or bringing some of them back to this physical. Obviously, it's not just Tesla. There's a lot of other scientists that have been forgotten, but it looks like you're working on clean energy in the astral realms. Blessings.
All right. My second question is the side business going to finally take off this year?
Slowly. It'll probably take a couple months, but yeah, it's a slow grind. Yeah. So yes. Blessings.
All right. Thanks. Much love.
All right, blessings. Up next, we've got Bianca Sophia. She may have stepped away. So we'll move on to Braden's questions. His first question, he says, hello, do you have any messages for me? Thank you.
In the astral realm, let's see, you have a lot of silver type beings. They're not really identifying themselves. I would say actually they're Pleiadian energies. So just you're working much with the futures, what I could see. Future timelines. Blessings.
Thank you. This second question. Is there anything else pertinent I should be aware of?
No, not really. Just those that you're friends with, that they are, I could say, genuine friends. But just watch your health. So like sometimes it can go south very quickly if things are not right. Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got Stephen.
Hello, felines.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings, much love. Thank you for being here. I was wondering if you can connect with my job area. Even just right now, I have a couple bees that are flying around me, and I have a lot of visitations with animals. A couple big, large birds that come over here to eat the bugs, but I haven't seen them here before. Yesterday, skunks, raccoons, a hawk flew over me yesterday. I'm just any messages, info, updates. Thank you for them. Thanks.
Well, the animals are more about the fairy presence that's there. And even sometimes some gnomes show up. Well, they're around that area to cleanse it. So they have an idea of what's happening within the facility. And so they're doing the best they can on the outside. So that means it's getting kind of serious within the building right now. I guess there's like mixed emotions going on there, just a lot of nervousness, more than usual from what I could see.
Yeah, definitely. And my second is I've recently been more connected, fascinated with the life of Jesus. I wasn't real big on religion, but I've watched the movies of Jesus, how he grew up and what he did and stuff. And I just wonder any of my connections or info on that with Jesus and that lifetime. Thank you.
Well, you can also say that Jesus, you've had run-ins with him in other worlds. And yes, he's been through similar situations, but without the religion. He kind of puts himself in a situation where he gets sacrificed. It seems to be something he's kind of addicted to a certain level. So people think they have, some feel like they're going through the same life over and over again. He goes through that one quite often. But as for his time on Earth, it's like you're more of an angelic energy. I feel a Gabriel frequency there. So. Angel.
Thank you. Blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Christy. She may have stepped away as well. So we'll move on to Andrew.
Hi, greetings.
Greetings.
Do you have any messages for me?
You see, I think you already have some awareness of this. We've been around witches in your past, but like you say on their side, protecting them, even if others did not realize you had your own wizard abilities yourself. You kept it more quiet than the witches. The witches are telling the world half the time, and so you have to kind of watch out for them. So yeah.
That's great. I've been feeling that lately because I joined a group and it's 3 witches basically, and they're very much more talkative than I am.
Yeah,
but I felt like in our journeys in astral that I was more of a working with Merlin and Michael and those kind of energies to protect.
Yes.
So very cool. Do you have any other messages about the magic and wizardry and protecting people?
Well, you just know not to speak too much. I mean, even Merlin's pretty quiet. It's like you blend in with the scenery.
Yes.
On
That's
purpose. It's
very cool.
like, it's kind of like being a detective. It's like, and of course, some of the witches are just can't seem to shut up, basically, as he would say. So, I mean, obviously, you need the male and female energies, because without the male, the female might not be. At least the witches, I mean, there's more of them here because of the male. Of course, the male took out a lot of them, but at least he helps them survive. So, yeah, you just know how to keep yourself cloaked. It's just you're invisible, but not completely invisible. People know that you're there, but you obviously can go even more. Basically, you can live out in the woods and just disappear, as you probably know, and survive. So, blessings.
Very cool. Blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got April.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Thank you for being here. My first question is about my 7-year-old son, Liam. He has like episodes if he gets woken up when he's sleeping, or if he wakes up, he's not fully awake and he's not fully back in his body. So he's still stuck in the dream state. Like he gets stuck on loops. And it hasn't been so bad lately, but it just happened again the other night. And so I laid him down next to me, put my arm around him, and then I started saying a prayer and said, it's time for him to go to sleep. So I asked God in Jesus' name to bring him back. And he instantly was back when I said that prayer. He said he could hear me from the side. He was up above the earth. He was out of his body, flying around. He was up above the earth, and he could hear my prayer all of a sudden. And then he said he was sucked back down over the state of Indiana, back over the town we live in, and back through our house into his body. And then he said he woke up in his body next to me. And as he was coming down, he said that on the earth was a tower, and on top of the tower was a large reptilian sitting on the top of the tower, just kind of sitting there watching.
Yes.
He had sharp teeth, and he didn't look like he was mean or like menacing. He just was big and had sharp teeth, and just watching him. And that was it. And that was the experience. So just want to see what you guys say about that one.
No, yeah, we're going to say there was a reptilian presence there.
Well, yeah.
It doesn't mean that the reptilian was doing anything with him. Well, I would say he was more curious about the reptilian. The reptilian was curious about him.
Yeah.
But there are many of those towers around the earth, like kind of like something you would see from like Nazi Germany, basically.
Wow.
Watching over the earth. Yeah, there's a whole. I mean, they're not. Yeah, well, they didn't see him as a threat.
Okay.
So they didn't do anything. There might be. Yeah, it's good for him to be careful because you never know. Reptilian might pick up on his energies. It's like, I'm gonna go get that one.
Yeah. Well, the to be helping, and we set up a lot of protection things in his room.
Yeah.
And really improved. It's not as often now.
Yeah, just tell him to stay away from reptilians.
Yeah, he didn't seem like bothered by it. He thinks it's interesting, but I didn't. I was
That's
like,
good.
I think you had your first like out of body experience that you were conscious of.
Yeah,
So
more.
Yeah. Pretty cool that the prayer brought him back. That was
Yeah.
So that was that. And then my other question is just any personal messages for me right now?
Well, you're learning how to ground your energies and how useful it is. You also have like a unicorn energy that's helping you with us too. Just keeping your energy from getting to reptilian eyes. So you just have help from the elementals.
Okay.
Let's put it that way. They're just keeping you, and you're just following your sixth sense of what you need to call him back and what you need to tell him. Yeah, it's working out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all.
All right.
Blessings.
Blessings.
All right, thank you. Next, we're going back to Christy.
Greetings.
Greetings.
So I had my first question. I've been going to this martial arts training center in Astral, and it's like on an asteroid belt or on an asteroid. So I've been seeing that I battle everybody, and I'm in like the top place. So can you pick up on any more information on the martial arts training center, like just any messages about it?
You just feel more alive there. You feel more connected with your energy, you just feel more accepted by society, and you just feel more free overall. And so, well, you put a lot of time and effort into it more than others too. That's why you win the competition so easily.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Like a real serious fighter.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so the second question is about Aleister Crowley and doing magic rituals and everything with him in the past. What was my connection with him?
I seem like there was at least from what we see from this energy, might be other connections there. I feel like a male incarnation, kind of like a brotherly frequency. Of course, he had a feminine energy also. It just you taught him from what it was like. You taught him magic. You taught him at least what you knew, because he was going to all kinds of people for information. So it just shows a brother, yeah, kind of like a brotherly connection there. You could have been a female in that life. You just saw it that way, but that's what we were saying. but either way, you had a strong. You're just one of the many mystics he came to for advice.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
you
Thank
talked to
you.
ghosts and things like that.
Oh.
I think you tried to walk through a wall or something like that. I don't think that worked out.
He tried to do that.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, and he was just coming for advice on
Yes.
on different things. He was just experimenting and
Yes.
needed my 2
So.
cents. Okay, thank you.
Blessings.
Well, it's unfortunate because up last this evening is me. Thank you again for coming in, Lyrans.
Yes.
I'm here, Bobby.
All right. Oh, there you go. Yeah, go ahead, Marvin.
Is for the first question, is there any messages?
Just focus on your good luck. It's good to connect with others. It's good to have conversations. Seems like that's helped your energy a great deal. There is some Zeta presence around it, but they're not. Seems like they're interfering with your energy at this time.
My second question, is there any messages that might want to get passed down from family members that used to be here?
No, it just shows an uncle that just didn't get to fulfill his life fully, but he's assisting you astrally with your energy currently. Just helping you with confidence in your direction, that's all.
Okay. Thank you. Blessings.
All right, thank you. And up last this evening is me. Thank you again.
Yes.
For my first question, it's been on my mind to take a trip to an all-inclusive medically licensed plant medicine center, like one in particular. Do you think now would be a good time to explore ayahuasca, DMT, or mushrooms to help me discover like new aspects of myself, or release trauma? And if so, which of those three I listed would work with my energy more effectively and naturally?
Probably ayahuasca.
Okay.
I mean, at first, ayahuasca is good at first, and you can explore the other ones when you feel a need to. But it feels like ayahuasca will have a stronger impact on your energy.
Very cool. Yeah, because ayahuasca was kind of like my lead runner at this moment right now. So yeah, I'll look into that a little bit further. It's just something that just comes back like every so often. I guess now would be the right time. All right, thank you for that. My second question I'll just leave open to see. It's every day seems like the next one these days, but I'm going through a process and a transition. A lot of releasing stuff within my intestinal tract, and not to go into details, but it hasn't been an easy journey. It's been like 2 years, and I feel like I'm reaching the end of it. So I'd like to any questions about my transition and how that's going.
Well, it just means that you're going more to a higher frequency. You don't need the grounding energies. You still have grounding energies, but you don't need them as much anymore. This is also going to help you with your manifestation. So it's all connected. It's just a more wider energy around you as you go forward when the time is right, of course. So, and also the heavier energy from the past is more just Akashic knowledge. Just stress, traumas from the past. It's what you needed at the moment, the process.
Right. Do you see the ayahuasca unlocking some of that?
Yeah, a good portion, maybe not all of it, but portions of it.
And relieve some of the pressure, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
to around your crown chakra for sure.
Yeah, definitely. My left side of my head too, for some reason.
Yes, of course.
All right. Well, thank you again, Lyran Felines and Archangel Ariel and the Pleiadians. Much love to you all.
Yes, of course. All right, blessings. Blessings.